You may watch TV. How long do you usually watch TV per day? What kinds of TV programs do you like most? Tell me why you like watching them in as much detail as you can.
Model answer. When I was growing up, I used to watch a lot of TV programs. Now, as an adult, I don't have the time to do it during the week. But on the weekends, I still make time to sit on the couch with my TV remote in hand. This is when I catch up on all the shows I may have missed. I like to binge watch reality shows or movies. I like the cooking reality shows because I like cooking myself. Also, I like to see chefs using their skills and creativity to come up with new dishes or improve upon old ones. When I choose to watch movies, I like watching fantasy action movies such as movies from the Marvel Universe. Most are fun to watch with lots of action. Watching them helps me to relieve stress. They also have a nice moral to each story that even kids can understand.
Can you tell me about one of the most memorable programs you have ever watched on TV? Why was it so unforgettable? What was it about? Who was starring? Please tell me about it in as much detail as possible.
Model answer. A memorable TV show I have watched is an old American show called The A-Team. It was an action-adventure show starring George Peppard. He led a team of military soldiers who were accused of a crime they didn't commit. They escaped from prison in order to prove their innocence. While they were on the run, they helped people in need. I was only a young child when this show ran, but when I saw it, the way the characters watched out for one another and went out of their way to help people who were unable to fend for themselves stuck with me. My takeaway was that you should always help those in need if you have the ability to do so. This way of thinking helped shape my moral compass.
Who's your favorite actor or actress? Tell me something interesting that you heard about the actor or actress in the news. When did you hear about it? What was it about? Why was it interesting? Model answer. My favorite actor is Paul Rudd. He starred in the Marvel action movie Ant-Man. Over his career, Paul Rudd made a name for himself in comedies. Ant-Man was actually his first action movie. After the movie, I watched the extra trailers that showed the movie's cast and crew. That's when I learned that Paul Rudd began training 6 months in advance to do action scenes. I know many movie stars do a lot of work for movies, but they usually stay within the genres they are used to. But Paul Rudd stepped out of his comfort zone and worked extra hard to do his action scenes. Another interesting fact I learned was that he wrote parts of the dialogue in Ant-Man and the Wasp, the sequel to Ant-Man. The action-packed movie was a lot of fun to watch because of the funny dialogue. I was impressed. Not only is Paul Rudd a talented actor and comedian, but he's also a very talented writer. Since finding out all this, I've become a big fan of his.